Gilzang, sorry. For attendees that been waiting in waiting room, you will monitor and grant their permission, right?
I think they can join now because I have already started the official webinar.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Selama setahun ni memang banyak improvement dari segi psikologi, dari segi mindset dan juga dari segi management. Saya memang boleh dikatakan zero. So inilah yang saya dapat selama setahun saya berada dalam tim.
Apabila saya mengenali mereka, saya mula bertambah yakin yang saya boleh menjadikan trading sebagai salah satu pendapatan tambahan saya. Sekarang alhamdulillah saya sudah lebih yakin dengan segala apa yang saya buat. Trading saya lebih baik dari sebelum ni. Saya feel more relax dan tenang sebab saya tahu dengan apa yang saya buat dan saya sedar risiko yang saya akan hadapi atas pilihan yang saya buat. So secara kesimpulannya dari apa yang saya cerita tadi, real value lah untuk RTFPT ni sebenarnya adalah effort. Effort apa? Bukan effort kita saja, effort mereka, effort team sendiri. Kesungguhan tim ni, tim RTFPT ni nak bantu orang lain berjaya membuatkan saya rasa saya yakin yang saya akan berjaya. Dan adakah Coach Gero Azrul and the team worth for every penny and time you spend? Of course, sebab saya ada buktinya. So untuk semua yang kat luar sana, tak kira lah trade atau tak, atau masih rasa takut-takut, tak yakin dengan diri sendiri, joinlah RTFPT. Join je sebab saya dah solve my biggest fear. So RTFPT adalah tempat yang terbaik untuk anda cubalah, untuk anda cuba dan belajar.
So saya dapat tu lebih daripada forex tu, maksudnya dari segi financial, your freedom, everything semua lah. So rasa pasal you ajar through daripada experience you, pada saya sangat berbaloi. Dan you bagi lebih daripada apa tu value yang you cakap kan, value tu lebih.
Ya, masa akaun micro tu saya memang tak tahu apa. Lepas saya belajar pegang, masa tu masih belum ada apa-apa yang set dalam kepala otak saya. Saya main ikut je apa yang coach ajar, apa yang cikgu lain ajar. Lepas tu saya rasa saya boleh buat, daripada saya tak tahu apa, saya boleh buat dalam naiklah dia punya persen tu. Masa tu yang 6 bulan tu saya memang konsisten, kecuali pada bulan Februari tu je lah. Memang saya tak loss dalam 64%, lepas tu saya bangkit balik. Dalam 2 bulan ke 3 bulan itu saya okey, saya dapat balik cover balik dia punya ni. Saya rasa baru bulan ni lah. Bulan ni saya celaru balik semula. Bila banyak sangat info-info saya dapat, saya mula test diri saya sendiri. Saya gunakan apa pendekatan yang cikgu bagi tu, dengan coach bagi tu, saya buat. Jadi saya test diri saya. Bila saya test diri saya rasa saya tak lost.
Hello, welcome. We're going to starting soon.
Tapi
We're
saya
going to start soon, guys. We're going to start soon. Please stand by. I know right now we are in this Ramadan season and we just break our fast. So I know that we might see a little bit late comer after this. So please stay tuned. So I'm going to share with you how to craft and execute your exclusive trading plan. How to exactly to dominate 2024. And I will walk you through what are the things that works well for me, works well for my student, and works well in my personal approach in trading. Welcome and thank you to MGM that handle exclusively for these webinars. And just a quick check-up. So can I know, or can you just write on the chat or Q&A that where you are from? So we're gonna test the Q&A and the chat box. Is it working or not? Guys, let's get started. Awesome. All right. Okay, awesome. Hello, welcome Catherine Wilson from Sarawak. Catherine, hello, welcome. I would like to give a warm welcome to you guys. So please share with me which part in the world that you are in, maybe some in Malaysia, maybe some other places. And welcome this special exclusive webinar for Southeast Asia, exclusive webinar by TMGM. Azmi from Raya Lepas, welcome Azmi. Hi Norsam, how are you? Welcome. And Bernard from Seremban, welcome, awesome, good job, welcome. And I would like to share with you my experience how to craft and execute your exclusive trading plan so that you'll be able not only make money, but consistent and scale your trading profit in the long run. All right. So Bernard Seremban, welcome. And as I said earlier, I know this is a time constraint. You know, we have not much time, not ample time due to this Ramadan festive season. In Malaysia, we just like half an hour ago, we just break our fast. So it's okay. I will walk you through step by step, one by one. Okay. So can I start now? May I start now? May I start now? May I start now? If I can start now, please type yes. Please type yes. Awesome, guys. I'm going to share you my screen. All right. I'm going to share you with my screen. Let me choose the screen first. All right. So welcome, guys. And if you have any question or you have any, let's say, if you want to ask me something, just write in a Q&A box or the chat box so that I will be able to answer you promptly in the next sessions. All right. So how to dominate and craft how to dominate 2012 by crafting and execute your exclusive trading plan. And what I wanted to share today is more focused what exactly I'm going to focus on the next quarter 2004. All right. So when it's come to trading investing, I will more focus on how actually I'm been doing for the past one quarter. So the same question in your same thought process. What were you doing for the past one quarter? How was the result? How was the result? And I want to share with you what I'm going to change in my coaching mentoring program so that you'll be able to know what works within my community, what work within my organization, so that you'll be able to hone the skill set in the long run. All right. So when it comes to trading, so what I'm going to focus for the next quarter, and what you have been focused before for the last one quarter. So basically, I want to share with you how things are changing. If you look closely, there's lots of things are changing. We're changing. For example, Bitcoin all-time high. How many of you are aware of Bitcoin went to all-time high? And even gold all-time high. So what did happen? And you look closely on the JPY, the interest rate. So it's a different market volatility happening now. That's why I want to look through how exactly things are changing, how to trade, how to invest. So different market right now. We have a bubble of the crypto, and we have this inflation, and plus also the economic uncertainty during our time right now. And if you stay in this entire training, of course, I will walk you through what you will see in these coming sessions, that what are the differentiator and multiplier, so that you'll be able to not only start, if you're new, very good, because you can start with the right roadmap and action plan, and multiplier. So multiplier is whereby you're going to scale your income, right? And that being said, that will make all the difference when it's come to your trading and investing. All right. So my focus today, my main focus today is how we look differently, or rather than I can say look differently, I focus on how we can look more deeply in depth for the landscape of 2024. And I want to help you, and I want you to start to think about 2024, how actually to make a shift in trading investing. How do I exactly to make a shift in trading investing? And even how to scale, even in a market high volatility. For example, I said earlier that Bitcoin went to the roof, and we also have seen lots of been in this gold industry, also went to the roof as well, to the moon. And even I want to share with you what works for our student, coaching and mentoring student, so that you'll be able to leverage skill set that I already have and what proven. And I want you to take 5 seconds, all right? Now, once you engage with me, I want you to take 5 seconds. All right, I want you to take 5 seconds. If you want to summarize summarize what you are facing, what you're facing, what's your face, what you have been faced, in 7 words, all right? In 7 words, what's your main problem for the last one quarter? What do you think? What actually did happen to your trading investing? Can you take time a bit for the past, for the first quarter, since January, February, and March? Can you summarize what was your main problem last one quarter? What did happen? Are you uncertainty with the market? Are you still problem with consistency? Are you still struggling with analysis, or are you struggling with your capital? Can you share with me, guys? If you want to summarize what you have faced in 7 words, let's say, just a one short paragraph, what was your main problem last one quarter? Can you share with me, guys? I want to be able to help you, because I really know what you had faced for the last quarter. So Muhammad Nesh said analysis and emotion attachment. How many of you have problem with analysis? You don't know which trade to take, or maybe you don't know which technique to use, and how you want to avoid emotional decision. How many of you think that emotion is your biggest enemy? Please type emotion. Good job. Thank you, Muhammad Nesh. All right. How about others? Can you share with me? What was your main problem last one quarter? Can you share with me what your last one quarter? Okay, Catherine, emotions. The right roller coaster of emotions, to get emotion in check. I got it. So Catherine, can you elaborate more? What kind of emotion that you had before? What kind of emotion that you've been through before? All right, Farouz, what kind of emotion? Can you tell me? Are there the emotion that you come to profit, when you profit, you get emotional, or when it comes to loss, or you get emotion because you went through such experience, loss and profit, and you realize you didn't somehow come out with any profit? What kind of emotional roller coaster that you have been through? Can you share with me? Which part in trading? Emotion. When emotion did happen? When emotion did happen, guys? Can you share with me? I want to know what emotion did happen to you so that I'll be able to spot on and help you on this based on my experience. So can you share me when did your emotion exactly happen? All right. So Wilson said he had this problem. He faced this one problem, that consistency. All right. So Reza said how to handle emotion during floating when market against you. How many of you have problem when market against you? Somehow you spark a bit of emotions, emotion of uncertainty, emotion of revenge, I guess, and emotion of, you want to, emotion as being right. All right, you think that you already hold a position for buy position, and you keep buying position rather than you exit the position. How many of you had the same problem before? All right, type me. So Catherine, emotion when markets are not following our, against our trade, right? That's when it happened. Okay, awesome. That's a good reflection from you guys. Awesome, good job, guys. Good job. All right, so I'm going to for the next. I'm going to focus for the next. Okay, and basically, if I make it in a 2-pointer, so the first pointer would be a consistency. How many of you somehow it's harder and harder to consistent, especially because we were consumed social media before. Meaning we have lots of social media show that a different technique, different return, shiny penny. It's happened that we attracted to others' market approach, rather than we focus our own approach, our own focus on our technique. How many of you think it's harder and harder to consistent because of distractions? How many of you would agree with me that it's a distractions that cause for us that we unable to consistent because of the distraction? All right, please type number 1. Okay, please type number 1. All right, because of the lots of information out there. And the second part, I think the brokerage issue. All right, the brokerage issue is apparently, I think it's because it cannot be trusted. How many of you have a problem, or have you seen a problem with the brokerage? They didn't allow a withdrawal, or they didn't. Somehow they closed down the operations. Even they had closed down the operation. How many of you had seen the problem with the brokerage? So we have uncertainty with brokerage. We have uncertainty with our secure fund. How many of you think that brokerage is one of the big issue? Please type number 2. Please type number 2, guys. All right, please type number 2. That's why I try to point out you there are true 2-pointer. So the person is consistent. Number 2 is brokerage and ability to become consistent because of lots of distractions. And the second part is brokerage for our fund safety. All right. So I'm going to start with these 2 things. I think this is the whole formula that I have created in my syllabus in my road to FTT. So there's 2 formula. All right. So the first one is C times S equal to I. What are the formula? What is the formula? C times S equal to I. So please type for me, guys. C times S equal to 1. All right. C times S equal to income. Income, I. All right. What there? So capital, meaning your initial capital or your compounding capital, times the skill set. In this case, I focus on the percentage, and equal to income. That's mean how much you're going to make in a month, or yearly, annually, or in a week, or in the day. So basically the whole game or the whole process is based on, the whole formula is based on capital times skill set equal to income. And what I have seen before, there are 2 approaches, right? How many are there? There are 2 approaches. So the first approach that many people has believe that they need a low capital. All right, they even don't want to use a bigger capital because they thought it was riskier compared to low capital. So low capital, how much I mean by low capital? Low capital is around below 1,000. Even worse that below 100, below $50. So low capital. So what happens if you have low capital? I want you to think about it. If you have low capital and you want to create a high income, so how many percentage you need to make? All the percentage you need to more higher, slightly higher compared than usual, or you focus on a decent percentage. If you have low capital, for example, if you have $100, you want to create you want the output as a $1,000. So if let's say 100, so I'm going to do noodling this part. So let's say this is 100 USD. And literally you want the answer, you want the profit is 1,000. How much percentage you need to make in order to get 1,000 from 100 USD capital? So 100 USD time 1,000% skill set. 1,000%. Even it's not 100%, it will be 1,000%. How many of you got this? Please type I got this. Please type I got this. All right, low capital 100 USD. You need a 1,000 skill set, high skill set, equal to high income. This is the problem, the main problem with our industry. All right. Yeah, this is the main problem with our industry. Awesome, I got this. All right, and what are the new way? All right, what are the new way? So the new way is high capital, meaning we need to increase slightly bigger capital with a decent skill, and we also can get equal high income. What do I mean by that? It means high capital, meaning you have 10,000, this for example, and you just need to get 10% per month, and you also, as the result gotten 1,000 USD as well. All right, as you can see in this formula, the income is same, the high income is same, $1,000, $1,000. The difference is, this one is you have a low capital, you need a high skill set. And what happens if you want to high skill set? You're going to start to find where is the holy grail. You're going to focus which technique, the approach that you'll be able to have a 100% possibility or probability to get the income. So if let's say, for example, if you have low capital, 50 USD, 100 USD, and you know that your monetary for the monthly fixed expenses, let's say you need 5,000, then you need to think about the high skill set. So that's where lots of technique, lots of system that people try to hunt, try to find in their whole life, something in their whole life. I've been in the industry for almost 20 years. I have a friend who literally almost the same experience with me, still try to find this high skill set. And I want to tell you, to be frank, that you don't need the high skill set. You just need a decent skill set. All right, just a decent skill. So what do you need? Need a decent skill set. So high capital is 10,000, decent skill set, and you high income. So I want to ask you, which one, low capital compared to high capital, which one are slightly lower risk? Which one slightly low risk? Which one slightly higher risk? Which one do you think? Which one do you think? There are two approaches. Approach one, low capital times high skill set equal to high income. High capital times decent skill set equal high income. Which one do you think is high risk? Which one do you think is low risk? Based on these two approaches, all right, based on two approaches, I can tell you the outcome is same based on the profit, both 1,000 USD. So which one is high risk? Which one is low risk? But in same time, both output the same high income stream. Yes, based on this approach, you would notice this, guys. You would notice that you can earn high income by lowering the risk using the formula high capital times decent skill set. All right. How many of you think this is a breakthrough? How many of you think this is a breakthrough? All right, please type breakthrough. Please type breakthrough. All right, so this is a breakthrough. This is what I, been in industry and tell and also speech and also talk about it over and over again, reiterate it over and over again, so that you'll be able to know the concept of low risk, high return. All right, this is breakthrough, right? Right, Siti? Right, Zarin? All right, so I'm going to share with you about our focus. All right, our focus. So basically, my focus, our focus, your focus. I want you to think about it. What are your focus on the next second quarter? Which means, what are your focus on the next January, February, March, for the April, May, June? All right, I'm going to walk you through what our focus, at least for the next quarter and the rest of the quarter of this year. How many of you interested to learn about it? All right, please type me. Please type me. All right, so basically, my focus, I'm going to break down to 4. I'm going to break down to how much? 4. So the first one, I want you to be able to identify what are the differentiator that make all the difference, especially on how to become consistent. All right, how to become consistent. The first thing that our focus that how to become consistent, the main focus. So I'm not saying that consistent is focused more on the high risk, high return. I'm interested to these numbers, decent numbers, 5 to 10% a month. All right, decent numbers. In this case, in our space, based on the 5-10%, if you ask about this number, if you tell other people about the number in our space, in other community, in our space, in our industry, they would look down on this. Why they would look down on this? The reason they look down on this, because 5 to 10% is too easy for them. That's what they say, but not their MyFA book or measurement system say. So, what I want to tell you, I would like you to think that we need to focus 5 to 10%. If we put this 5 to 10% in the outside our space, that would mean this 5 to 10% is already outperformed the market. So the keyword is outperform the markets. If you compare to conventional, in Malaysia we have like for example, ASB or Tabung Haji, or even let's say the public mutual fund. All right, public fund, or in this case, is mutual fund, that is already outperformed the market. Because if you look carefully, if you 5% times to 12 months, how many percent you are making in 1 year? How many percent you making in 1 year? Guys, how many percent you are making in 1 year? Let's say you have 5% a month consistently. You times 12. How many percentage in a year? 60%, right? 60%. And imagine this, if you make consistently 10% per month times 12, how much per year? How much per year? It's around 120%. So imagine you can have this consistency 5 to 10% in a month, and it's bring return 60 to 100% per year. All right. So if you think about it, if you think specific about this, you will understand that this is a mind-blowing. What it's called? Mind-blowing. It's a mind-blowing actually. But you compare in other people in trading in this space, 100% is literally simple for them. Monthly basis or either weekly basis. This is what I would like you to think about it. So basically, I want you to really understand how to become consistent. Focus on 5 to 10%. It's a decent return, but it's going to give you high return, low risk, high returns. And the second one, I want to walk you through how to scale. Right? Rather than you have these numbers, 5 to 10%, how are you going to scale to not only 5 to 10%, but the same thing that you're executing in your trading plan, 5 to 10%, but in the same time, you can multiply to 10x. How many of you would like to scale to 10x? You already have this 5 to 10%, but you want to scale to 10x. How many of you would like to know what are the strategies? Please type number 1. Please type number 1, guys. And by utilizing 10x tech integrations, you'll be able to 10x your decent 5-10% per month. And that's why we need to choose. The last part, the most important, is right brokerage. All right, you want to focus on the right brokerage. All right, for those who just attended, please share with me where part of locations in the world, maybe which part in the world that your location, so that I will be able to warm greeting you as well. I know this is a Southeast Asia sessions. That's why I'm delivering in English versions, so that I will be able to help you not only in Malaysia, but in different part of the South Asia. All right. Okay, some from Ipoh, or mostly of you I invited in my private invitations. All right, awesome. So this is the mindset. how to become consistent. How to consistent. First, your mindset focus on outcome. All right. So your mindset focus on outcome. Brunei, from Brunei, welcome. From Johor, Shahala, welcome. All right. So your first mindset is next coming 3 months, April to December, you focus on making or create a portfolio 5 to 10% in my effect books. All right. Create a decent 5 to 10% in my effect books. And focus also for the withdrawal as a monthly and weekly. This is a mindset or outcome. So the first outcome, create a portfolio. This is the thing that I want you to look into it and create your portfolio in this coming next 3 months at least. All right. And you need to know the exact way how to withdraw monthly, withdraw weekly, and withdraw daily. This is you need a strategy. I'm going to walk you through. And the most important that how you're going to own or have this is called ultimate trading plan so that you'll be able to create a consistent portfolio. And these are the roadmaps. The first one, you need to mastering. This is called PVM and mastering the one good setup. And then you mastering the one good trade. And how to do this, focus on is called, the first thing is called fixated trading plan and defensive trading. That's all. If you repeat this over and over again, you will see the profit soar in your trading account. Guys, I'm going to walk you through the next step. This is a 1 million CD trading investing roadmap. The whole process that I've been sharing with a lot of students before, with lots of my followers, and I have like 80K followings in my YouTube. So this is the whole roadmap. When it's come to trading, when it's come to investing, I will walk you through, and I truly believe this is the thing. If I can go back 20 years before where I just started, this is the thing that I'm going to focus on. And I want to tell my younger self, this is the thing, Gero, you need to focus on, because this is going to help you on the output itself. Okay. So the output is your result, your trading and profit, your trading and return in profit. All right, the first thing you need to truly engage with your call mind money method. All right, you need to one methodology that comprise of mind and money, and this is called a trading framework. So I'm going to share you what are this trading framework that I've been using for many years. So in this trading framework, you need to have this familiar setup. How to get this familiar setup? So the first thing you can get in family setup, you can focus on family setup. That you need to focus on the same setup you use over and over again. So I'm going to share with you with this one mantra. I'm going to help you. The mantra is mother of skill is repetition. All right, please type for me. Please type for yourself as well. Mother of skill is repetition. The only way to mastering this trading framework is by repetition. So please type for me, right, for you, so that I understand that you resonate with me. Please type for me, guys, in the chat. Repetition is mother of skill, or mother of skill is repetition. All right, type in the chat box, mother of skill, repetition. What do I mean? Focus on the same setup that you're going to create a family setup and you're going to create a one good setup. Guys, all right, awesome. Harif, mother of skill is repetition. All right, you need to repeat long enough. Awesome, Azmi, good job. Awesome, Azmi, good job. And then after that, after you mastering this one good setup, you need to master second part is called one good trade. This is where the place that differentiate you compared to 95% trader that are losing. This is where the place, this is where the distinction that gonna separate you from the rest 95% trader are losing. If let's say, if you 3 months in this market, let's say you have deposited $1,000 or $10,000, I would say this any capital you want to put in rather than specific capital. So in this case, for example, so let's say you have $1,000 and you trade for 1 month. Let's say you have traded, let's say 4 lot, 3 lot, meaning you went in, went out in the market, and end of the day, after 30 days, okay, for illustration purpose, for 30 days, you come out with 1,000 as a capital, meaning you don't have profit or loss. That means you are in survival. All right, this means good. And even you have the same amount that have you deposited, and after you've been in the market for a while, up and down, you make $300, you minus $200, you make another $200, you minus $100, and end of the day, you have the only capital that you have deposited minus the profit and loss. That means you are good to go. That means you are in the phase survival, and you are now, congratulations, you are now in the top 5% compared to 95% trader that are losing. And then after that, it's automatically the word. What are the words? The word is sustains. And after that, it's automatic. It's automatic. You're gonna see that your percentage starting from 1%, 2%, 3%, and you're gonna start to, whooping the profit when you scale it. All right. So there are 3 steps. First is survival, top 5%. The second part is sustain, and the third part is scaling. All right. The scaling is top 1%. So what's going to separate you compared to 95% that are losing is survival skill. All right. And the second part, if you want to become the top 3%, that separate for 97 trader that are just, in the market but not consistent, and what you are going to focus on, just go for the sustain, or I call it the make little percentage, just a little percentage, 1%, 3%, and it's already unlocked the financial freedom's door. And the third one is scaling. Scaling, basically, I'm going to walk you through tonight what are the scaling. So focus on capital, scaling lot size, and frequency. And then after that, you're going to start to asset allocation. All right, asset allocation, meaning in the scaling methodology, I'm going to walk you through tonight. Diversification, you need a different broker. And if you don't have money, you focus on the OPM, what they call other people money, based on the start skill, secure is number 3. And then, of course, critical mass based on compounding and financial freedom blueprint. All right. I'm going to quote this one man, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kick once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. What does it mean? It means you need your own fixated training plan. The only reason, in my experience, why you are not consistent, why you're not making money, because you keep changing your technique. Maybe you keep changing your, how you approach the market. Maybe you keep even changing your stop loss or TP. You don't have a fixated trading plan. I think the best man can give the example, I think, Bruce Lee. So that's why I quote this special quote for me in trading as well, maybe for you as well. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, just one time, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. So when we resonate back with what I've shared you earlier, it's called one good setup. All right, it's called one good setup. You need to have this one good setup that you are truly mastering, you are truly practicing, not only once, but many, many times, thousands of times. All right, so this is called one good setup. Please type one good setup, guys. Please type one good setup. I wanted to show you one of the one good setup that really workable in my experience and really workable with my student before. Yes, one good setup. Awesome, Arif. Awesome. So this is the visual representation of one good setup. Just use the same setup over and over again. So this is called PVM. You don't worry about the jargon, the PVM, what actually the PVM stand for. PVM is parameter variable metric that I have created many, many years ago, and set is signal, entry, take profit, and stop loss. This is a basic, as simple as that. So this one good setup, one OGS, what actually that make this special compared to others? So I call it PVM approach. If you look closely in your trading, let's say if you're not consistency, I would like you to think, are you using the same trading plan? Were you using before same trading plan, or you keep changing trading plan? If you happen to be, you somehow rapidly change your trading plan, so that means you need to change to fixated trading plan. Please use the trading plan, same trading plan over and over again. In this case, you can see for the trend, entry and exit, take profit, please choose one. What I'm trying to say is not that you follow my technique. maybe you have same technique, or you maybe have this different technique, or maybe you have a different approach to the market. But at the same time, I would like you to think about, are you keep changing your trading plan? So if yes, that's mean that also the answer why you're not inconsistent. All right, why you're not inconsistent. And the second question, I would like you to think about, do I define trend, entry, exit in the same metric? Do you define trend, entry, exit in the same metric? All right, the same trading plan, fixated trading plan. If not, then you need to focus on your own fixated trading plan. All right, this is how using the same trading plan. Do I define trend, entry, exit? And I want to show you this some example. This is my student for the last year. All right, what do you think about the trading? What do you think about this guy performance trading? 1.64% at the February, and in the March 4%, and then April 1.75%, May 1.98%, and then whooping to 13.65% October. What do you think? Yes, you can see it's consistent. What are the next thing? Do you think? The first one, that this is literally a consistent. Some of the trader would, argue about the small percentage. How many you spot on is quite a small percentage. It's around I think if you put in average and you not include the October 2013, I think this guy make around 2%, I guess, 2.5%. All right. But not to worry. You focus on what I've told you earlier, what I shared with you earlier, that the thing that you need is only scaling. All right. Because based on the scaling, even you have this decent 2%, it's gonna to tenfold if you have this called 10x integration. All right. 10x integration. All right, I'm going to share you a bit about this. I'm going to set these things up. I don't know whether you can, this is the share sound, right? This is share sound. All right. So this guy has worked with me in mentoring. All right, we work together. We're doing it together in mentoring. So I'm going to walk you through what he
Sebelum
said.
ni memang saya tak
This is in
tahu
Malay.
mana
I'm going to
TP
share you in
trading tu lah.
English.
So which is saya tak tahu mana nak TP, mana nak cut loss. And then macam saya tak tahu 10x system tu apa. So saya macam traditional way lah. Saya tak kena taruh RM1, $1 baru lot saya $1 baru saya boleh profit banyak. So itu
Right.
saya
Okay.
punya
So I'm going to stop Kanan here. So basically, what he's saying that before this has this a lot of different trading plan, and what make all the difference is focus one trading plan. All right. Yes, easy to target, right? So what he has implemented, this is called RMI, risk management implementation with 1 hour training, and we lot of also testimonial. So based on monthly, I will walk you through, and lots of people been different market, different age in the same market, so that they be able to get the same profit as consistent as they want to, because they have the same mindset. What I call is focus on one trading plan. Focus on same thing, mastering one thing. Mother of skill is repetition. All right. So before I continue, I would like to show my appreciation to TMGM, Trade the World. This is a little bit about our sponsor tonight, Dominate 2004, Craft and Execute Game Plan. This is my topic. By the way, TMGM is headquartered in Sydney. All right, is it okay I continue with who is TMGM that sponsor our webinar tonight? So TMGM is Trade with the World, TMGM headquartered in Sydney. I have one friend that said that TMGM support services was really fast, and also the introducing brokerage commission is really good. So this is TMGM. So they started 2013, and back 2019, they have reached a milestone of 100,000 clients, over 200,000 orders executed daily, and marked to 100 billion. And 2021, they sponsored AFS Suzuki Cup 2022, and last 23, they had sponsored Jay Chow in Malaysia, guys. J-Chow Carnival, a few people have won this ticket because of the webinar they held there, in Malaysia, especially run by me. And the number of staff globally, 382, 8 global offices, Sydney, Melbourne, Canberra, Adelaide, New Zealand, Bangkok, Hanoi, and Ho Chi Minh. And the spread you can ask with them. And also we're going to walk you through some spread if you would like to know more about it. And 4 supporting teams, Sydney, Taiwan, Limassol, Kuala Lumpur. And for IT, they have 4 IT departments in Dubai, India, China, and Australia. Client for 80 countries, 24/7 customer support, and 10 different services language. And license, they have a 4 main big icon. It's a good variation license. It's called ASIC, Australian Security and Investment Commissions. You can see that registered number 436416. VFSC, Vanuatu Financial Service Commission, FSC, Financial Service Commission Mauritius, and FAA, Financial Market Authority, New Zealand. One of the things that keep telling my student, one of the things that I focus and push to my student, that one of the things that you need to have a checklist whenever you want to choose a broker, you need to focus how many licenses they have. Many licenses that will be good for you as a secure fund. This is one of the best examples, the MGM. Are they regulated in Malaysia? Guys, Malaysia, we have a security commissions. There's no regulation based on this CFD market broker. There's no regulation in broker. So, but what the thing that's going to help you go for example, a Financial Market Authority New Zealand and Australian Security and Investment Commission, they're going to help lots. Okay. And they cover it like a 50 US stocks monthly basis. They use the MT4 platform, trading indices, the MGM, Forex indices, energy shares, precious metal, and futures. And of course, they have also this, I think more on the, one of the things that you can focus as options, world-class trading tool. They have one class trading tools. They have a copy trading, if you like to do the trading, copy trading with them. And they have expert-led education courses. One example that I have, that I run here for you guys. So trading advantage, they're true. The real time, basically they are true in the market. They execute under market condition. And they have a trading insight, analysis view, and provide a good trading environment. And most important is 24/7 customer services available. You can keep ask question. You can keep ask question here, so it should be fine. I know that the MGM representative will look into it. And they have sponsored our Austrian partner of the Australian Open 2021-23 official online trading, and partner with J-Chow have you that you have discovered before, and partnership with Italian goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon. And last time, they also the official partner of Chelsea, and retail sponsor Cup 2022, and a 21 edition Sport the MGM, and the philanthropic event of the MGM with Stephanie to protect marine life, engage social responsibility, and promote philanthropic development. 2020 Q4 intelligent report, and you can see they rank number 6 globally as monthly retail volume as high as 386 billion. And their registrations 25. This is this trading competition. I don't want you to miss out. They have new competition category. It's called MT5 division. Registration start this coming 25th March, guys. If you would like to enroll to this competition. And they comprise of 500,233 USD registration period March to June. So you are really lucky. You can be part of this thing before it's rolling out. So competition period of March 27 to June 28. Registration March 25 to June 24. And please go for registration competition.tmgm.com. Registration period starting 25th, and competition registration 25th, competition period 27. All trading account registered with agent from origin eligible to participate, excluding Australia and New Zealand. So basically, you are in Malaysia, you can participate in this trading competition, and prize pool up to $500,000. And the contest comprises of 2 primary divisions, MT4 and MT5. Each division operate independently, with ranking one division have impact to another. And MT5 participants are divided into crew, rising star, and evolving elites. This means you have a chance. Even you are new and you are veteran, if you are novice, then evolving elite, you can be in one of the part too. And you can contact your account manager for more information. Guys, this special promotion and webinar today, only for you guys, receive 50% credit with 500 USD deposit. From today, 20 March 2024, the end of 26 March 2024, MT4 time, contact your account manager to register and participate. So if technically 500, you get another 250 and you're good to go for the competition. Why don't you follow the competition? And you also can scan, snap the pictures on your screen, or you can just screenshot pictures on your screen. Just please follow our social media, meaning TMGM social media account, to get webinar recording. Scan the QR code below and follow our accounts and message, and we will send a recording and you can get recording. So please scan if you want to get the recording, because after it's going to be exciting syllabus for you. Credit cover floating, does credit cover floating or it does not, right? So that's what you were asking. You can check with the account manager. All right, I can't simply just throw information to you. I need to check the validation. Guys, I want to share you the last time that I have this one of webinar similar. I want to share with you how 0.01 as main differentiator and 10x integration as main multiplier that bring 4 to 5 figure return in a month. So common perception with 0.01, most people think this is the slowest approach to make money. All right, but it doesn't true, because if you know how to scale, if you can see on the screen, the scaling part based on cell 0.01. All right, you can see 0.01, but because of this different capital with the scaling 10x, this called 10x, you can multiply tenfold your result. All right, you can multiply, you can go for tenfold your result, meaning you're trading $120 as a profit, but in the back end, you're going to grow like 2,000 and 4,000. How this would possible be? How this possible? So I call it asset allocation. If you remember that I have 4 checkpoints, this is a third checkpoint based on asset allocation. It's called a scaling. So you have this main trading account, all right, 1,000 USD, and with a decent, we talked this before, 5% to 10%, and from the 50 USD, 100 USD is the output, is the outcome, because you have traded this 5-10% based on your capital USD 1,000 with the lot size 0.01, with the tech integration, with the scaling capital, you will earn 500 to 1,000 USD. Does it make sense? Right? Because of the capital. And if you're scaling lot size with the same capital, you're going to grow 10 to 10%. Even your initial account, your main trading account, your performance account is 5 to 10%. And if you focus on the scaling frequency, meaning you're more frequent based on maybe layer, or maybe in a daily basis, you do a lot of high frequency trading. So it's also going to scale you in the next level. I'm going to showcase you one of the example of one of the student that follow this concept. All right.
Di bulan pertama, saya mula menggunakan sistem 10x dan saya mencapai 94% bagi account manager. Dan setakat ini untuk bulan berikutnya di minggu pertama, saya sudah mencapai 32% hanya dengan menggunakan lot size 0.01. Kelebihan 10x, kita boleh trade dengan santai mengikut trading plan masing-masing, serta mengawal risk emosi sekiranya floating. Mulanya nampak macam profit sikit, tapi bila mendapat end result, aduh.
All right, amazing. All right. Before this, he thought this return is insignificant, but somehow it's amazing. All right. So, okay, I'm going to share you with you the one case study by Arman. So Arman has this capital, this managed capital account is $300, and the scaling capital is $3,000. You can see this is how he started this journey with 10x integration with one good setup, one PVM, and then you can see the result is yield to 233 based on 300 capital, and he somehow not only scaled the capital, but he scaled the frequency. This is a one of scaling frequency, and you can see the profit is 2024 with a different capital. So difference is capital. This is a direct system. All right. So meaning with the same, effort, he got 10 times return. With the same effort, he got 10 times return. You can see this symbol. All right. The symbol is Bitcoin, gold, some of Bitcoin, gold. And you can see this profit is almost $400. This profit is $4,000. Around Malaysia ringgit, around 20,000. How many of you would like to have this kind of profit? You work on the one thing, but in the same time, you get tenfold times more, even 16x times more based on only one action. All right, how many would like to do something, just one thing, but get written in many, many things? Please type me. Please type me, guys. Please type me. If you have question, just ask question. I'm gonna answer your question rather than just go through with the presentation. Of course, I want to, 100%. All right, so I'm going to show you the multiplier factor so that you'll be able to trade low risk and get high return even you have 15 minutes a day. All right, so asset allocation. So this asset allocation, you need to truly understand the differentiator is the main trading account. All right, this is the differentiator. So meaning if you be able to hone skill set that produce decent 5 to 10% monthly based on 1,000 USD per month, all right, basically you have 1,000 as capital and you just use literally 0.01 lot that produce 50 USD based on 5% percentage and 100 USD based on 10% percentage. Just scale it with the tech integration. I call it a 10x tech integration. So the first one, you're going to scale capital, scale lot size, and scale frequency. So the main thing, you need to focus on the differentiator. Differentiator is the main trading account that we call it, you should call it a performance account. And the multiplier factor is the scaling capital. If you look closely on the Armand case study, he used bigger capital compared to performance account capital. Example, 10K, 20K, 50K, and 100K. In this case, Armand capital is 3K. All right, scaling lot size. Literally, you can see, technically as well, in Armand case study, he didn't use scaling lot size. It's the same lot size. So basically, but this is one of the multiplier factor. And based on Armand, he has utilized the scaling frequency, high frequency trading, multi-layer in strategy scalping. Based on this hybrid model, based on scaling and capital and scaling frequency, that's why the result is on fire. All right, the result is on fire. All right, so strategy capital approach. Make sure you can make more money regardless of any capital you have. The thing you need to know, the thing that you need to understand, you need to have the knowledge, the first thing knowledge. Now you have knowledge with me. You know what is the differentiator, what are the multiplier, and the thing that you need to have a skill set, to hone a skill set. You can do by yourself, you can do with me, done with me, work together, and of course I can do for you with my team as a copy trade and so on and so forth. And the only thing that make all the difference, also not only knowledge but skill set and experience will be the number third one. The 3 months proof of concept and 12 months and onward. Then we're going to focus on how you're going to have this called trading logic. So why you need trading logic? Because this is the thing that make all the difference in your trading and profit. So I'm going to show you again. This is the differentiator. This is the differentiator. This is the multiplier, right? Differentiator is 1,000 KUSD, profit 122. And because of the multiplier, 10-fold, 20-fold, capital 20K. So this guy made 2,300. And I can see this is the multiplier, even the bigger multiplier. In this case, what are the multiplier we are using? The multiplier we are using is 100K USD. All right. This is the differentiator as a main controller or the main account that produces 12,000 as a result. How many of you somehow get an idea how multiplier, how differentiator working together? All right. Please type yes. Please type yes, guys. I just want to make sure you all guys are on check. Please type yes. Awesome. And how this differentiator and multiplier work together? I have the system. This is the system. This is differentiator. This is yourself, that trading account, differentiator. You can use MT4, MT5. This is 1X. And with this system, all right, you can see I have this multiplier. All right, this multiplier, you can follow, you can have your own account, follow the main account, meaning you just run this account just once, and then all the account at the back will follow the main account. And the result is 10x, 10-fold, 16x, and even more. All right, this is a system. So I'm going to give you a glimpse about the system. This is the system that we're using. We're focusing on the specific, configuration in setting that we're able to safely, trade a trade with the differentiator and multiplier account. All right. So guys, that's it. That's pretty much of it. hope you got this. I know this is kind of like an academic session this time compared to then I go to rah, meaning that I focus on a different angle. But in this case, I would like you to know that we need to focus on the first is constancy, number 2 is scaling, and use the 10x integration and choose the right brokerage. I hope I deliver well to you. I hope that it inspire you, also get you some idea to get thing rolling out and get the game plan on hand, and you have the next quarter, action plan and for the rest of the quarter in this year. All right. Kariza, I'm sorry, coach, I have to leave the meeting. Yes, no problem. No worries. And by the way, if you have any question, please tell me if you have any question. I have another 2 minutes. So if you have any question you want me to somehow give you some feedback, or maybe I'm going to answer some different angle that would be helpful to you. If you have any question, I open for any question, guys. All right, any questions? Good to see you guys. A few of you are familiar with the name. And you are new, welcome. I'm Gero Azrul, almost 20 years in the trading market. And hopefully can share with you what are workable in my community, what are workable in my team, workable with me, that we have been doing so for many years. And hopefully you can have this, advantage to hone the skill set and to leverage our experience so that you'll be able to make money. All right, how to enroll in FTT community, sir? All right, I'm not sure if we have the link here. Maybe I can share link after this, or maybe you can contact your account manager. And thank you so much. And have Gero Azrul. You can find me on FTT as well in YouTube, and you can enroll in the program. All right, thank you so much. That's pretty much of it. I would love to, get your some feedback after this. Maybe hopefully you have a roadmap. But if you want to be able to hone the skill set, to get leverage on 10x system and how to start, scale, and secure your trading so that you'll be able to have a financial freedom in the long run, in the short term, that you're going to work with me. All right, so see you. Thank you so much, guys. Awesome. And please also work with TMJ, one of the trusted broker that I have personally used. See you guys.